Hi everyone. So the purpose for this video here is to talk about the rogues in our education system. The education system in Guyana have some rogues. They do have some rogue people in the education system. They vent their anger and their hate on other people's children, and they try to pick on them. I have personally experienced some issues with teachers before, and I'm speaking from that perspective, where some teachers, they operate in uh, a very different mode than what they're supposed to. They are aggressive, and they they try to bully kids. They, for example, if you tell one student to cut their hair, then you have to tell all the others the same thing. Don't tell only one student to cut the hair and then you don't tell the others. What goes for one student goes for all the students. You don't show favoritism in your classroom. I get it, some of us always favor the brighter kids, and than the slower ones, and what's not. We all have favoritism. But when you take that into your profession, then it is a whole another level. And our education system does have some role. I know some of the teachers are good. I know some of them go the extra mile. I am not saying all teachers, so please listen carefully to what I'm saying. Is that no human being is perfect, just like no doctors, not all doctors are good, not all lawyers are good, not everyone is good. Every profession, every academic field, there are good people and there are bad people. And the education system in this country does have some rogue people, and I feel that inspectors should be going out to school and check, review teachers' performance, what they're doing, whether even if they are a headmistress, review their performance and see what they're doing. Some people does not deliver. They don't teach. They don't try to make a change in the school system. They just sit in that position, and they just dictate to their teachers, and they get upset, and you can't tell them anything. They're more upset than you. There are some rogues in our school system, and it is my view that the Ministry of Education should send out inspectors at the schools and check. Because when you see these teachers, for example, if the head teachers, they are collaborating with the other teachers, because if they're late, they don't tell them anything. And when you see they gang up and they collaborate, then the problems at the school is not being dealt with, because it is being hidden under the surface, because they're covering whatever rules each other are breaking. And this is something that is very common in our society. It's common in our health sector, where something bad that is done by one person is they cover it up. The other colleagues, they cover it up. So inspectors need to go out to the schools, check student books. It is time that this happened, because a lot of kids in school are exhibiting violent behavior. When on the street, when you're driving, you just have to observe them, and it is clear that the teachers aren't even paying attention, or they don't care. And we have had many incidents of violent behavior in schools. So it is my view, it is time that some inspectors start going out in the public schools and see exactly what is happening. I don't know if that is already being done, but that is my view, is that even head teachers and all levels of people in our education system that are teaching our children, they need to be inspected for their mental health and whatever it is. And some of them, they tell, it's a common thing in our society, where people accept verbal abuse. They think it's okay that you can tell other people's children anything, or as a matter of fact, any children. No, it's not okay that we can tell any other kid, or we can tell somebody, even a grown adult, anything. No, it's not okay. So these are things that needs to be addressed, because uh, we don't want child abuse in school, nor in any form, in verbal or physical form. We want no form of abuse in our school system. And some kids might, the beatings might be happening to them, and they don't tell it to their parents unless it's very bad. And parents also need to educate their children and let them know what are the acceptable behaviors from teacher and adults, and what are not the acceptable behavior. Teach your children so they'll know when an adult, whether it is someone close to them or far from them, is behaving in a dangerous, or any form of behavior that is detrimental to the child's mental or physical well-being. So teachers, um, they need to check their attitudes towards children, and their colleagues as well, and parents as well. And parents need to educate their children about the acceptable behavior from anyone, what is acceptable and what is not. And I just wanted to put this out there, uh, just in case it slipped by sometime. So see you all next time, everyone, and thanks for looking at my channel. Bye.